Hi, fellow traders. What's happening? Well, today is hump day. It's Wednesday. I honestly thought the day was Tuesday. All day long, I thought the day was Tuesday. And what do you know? It's Wednesday. Yeah, I lost a day somewhere. But that just tells me that this week is moving right along. I'm excited, looking forward to this unofficial start to earnings season. Now, we already see a lot of the retailers they're reporting bad holiday sales. Um, so we're going to be seeing that here in the next couple of weeks. That's going to provide some tradable activity if they do it at a time where it gives us an opportunity to trade. But it's going to be interesting. But the time is now. The time is for you to step up and hold yourself accountable. If you can't deal with the fact that your trading is jacked up right now, or if you just can't deal with the fact that you're not where you thought you would be by now, then nothing's ever going to change. You have to accept the fact that you may not be profitable right now, or you're not where you want to be. But what you need to do is go look in the mirror, take a long look at yourself, and ask yourself, why am I not profitable? Why am I not where I need to be? What are the things I'm missing? What haven't I done? You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to take ownership of where you are, how you got to where you are, and then take control of the situation. That's the only way you're going to get to the next level. You can't let yourself off the hook. I know blaming everything and everybody for your problems, it helps ease some of the pain and it takes some of the burden off of you, but that doesn't help you. You have to sit and take full responsibility and put in the work. I can't put it any more plainer than that. So let's focus on us this going forward. Look at us. Look at yourself in the mirror. I know until I did that, I was lost in space. Until I sat back and I had to decide what I needed. I took ownership. I stopped blaming everybody in every room that I had gone in and why this didn't help me and why that didn't help me, and just took ownership of where I was and went out and got what I needed to get where I am right now. So I'm telling you guys to do the same thing. I've got it. I've got the plan. It's not hard, but it's hard to stick with it. It's hard to not focus on a whole bunch of other stuff and just have tunnel vision to get to where you need to be. I know it is, but that's what it's going to take. And it doesn't cost you $2,500, $3,500. I got $1 million plan that costs you next to nothing. But all you have to do is immerse yourself in it. Get profitable. You would have learned all the skills you need to learn to have unlimited income in this industry. Whatever you want and whatever you're happy with, you'll be able to do it. But you can't until you develop these skills. So take a good look at yourself. All right, so let's look at what I did today. Textbook, beautiful opening range breakout trade. And this is why I do the same thing every day. If I do the same thing every day, then I'm going to have a couple of trades that are just going to explode. I'm going to have a couple of trades that just may get to my first target, or I may have some that lose. But if I do the same thing over and over again, if I'm consistent with my execution, then everything's going to be good. I'm going to be great. And I'm going to be profitable. So it's what I try to show you guys every day. I didn't do anything today that I haven't done the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks. The same thing. And we had a great breakout. We had breakout over the opening range. First target, 69.50. This was actually a daily level here that I took some profit at. And we got up here. What I did was I split the difference between my entry and my final target. And that's where this target came from. This second target, which was 70.25. So here I actually picked up some like 3-cent slippage to the good on this because I had it at 70.25. So that was nice. And then my final target was 71.70. I gave it 5 cents to the good. I got 2-cent slippage to the up to the good on this. Filled at 71.72. And perfect. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect trade. And I made it a point, and I talked about this morning, that I wasn't leaving anymore on. When it gets to my final target, I'm taking it off. That's what you saw me do yesterday. It's what you saw me do Monday. If it gets to my final target, I take it off. So beautiful, beautiful textbook trade. I think I made maybe $600 on this, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I can't remember. Well, I did try to calculate it when I was doing this, but really nice trade. Now, here's the trend continuation attempt. I was a little bit skeptical, which is why I went in with 300 shares versus the 500 I went in initially. I was going to size down because I needed to give it a little bit of room in order to work. And if I had given this 500 shares, I probably would have wiped out my profit. And I'd have been in a different place mentally. This, I have no problem with whatsoever. Okay, it was a perfect setup. We bounced. We showed some strength. I got in. We broke the high. I got in on the break of the high, and then the bottom fell out. But we made a higher low and a higher high, even though this was a red candle. This candle opened, started pushing back up. Felt pretty good about it. Then we ended up closing right on the 9. This candle opens above the 9, and then the bottom falls out. Comes down, stops me out, bounces back up. But you could see we really didn't have the drive. And that was that. I cut it off. I stopped because I didn't want to get into the point where I could have easily got into this revenge mode saying I'm going to make up for this trade. And more than likely, I would have lost more money trying to trade this because it didn't have the trend that I like to trade. It kind of bounced around between moving averages and all of that. So really, really nice trade. Now, this target here, I kind of skipped it. This target here was the top of this gap right here. I identified this pre-market. We looked at this when we were vetting the stock. Okay, here's that 68.50 level here. The 69.50 came in here somewhere. Or either further back, can't remember. But here was the top of the gap. And that was going to be my final target on this breakout trade. And that's where I got it from. Up here. So, ended up 333.25. Not bad. Could have been double this. But, like I said, this wasn't something that I did wrong. Nothing I could have done differently on this other than just not take it. But that's not my strategy. You have to take every trade that sets up. And this set up. even though the volume was lighter, we were trading over 150, over 200,000 shares per 5-minute candle. That's plenty for this stock. This stock has a very low float for a stock this high. I believe. I think it's what, 30. I could be wrong. Now I could be reading this thing wrong. It could be higher. I'm thinking that it was a lower float for the price. Yeah, 28 million share float, right at 30 million shares. So this is not bad volume here for a low float stock. Not at all. It's just that the price action just kind of traded sideways. It just got kind of iffy, and I knew I needed to walk away. Now, had it looked better after lunch, I would have engaged it, but it didn't. Stayed on the side. That's my mindset. That's my mentality, and it's what got me to where I am today. So I'm sticking with it. So not bad. I'm pretty happy with today. We got Thursday and Friday to go. We'll see if we can get a swing trade kicked off. RAD, I like it. Let me see if I can find the 5-minute chart on it for you guys. I need the 5-minute chart. I don't know. Maybe it's me. You know, maybe there's something wrong with me in my brain, and I'm stuck on this trade. But I really think something big is about to happen here. So we've been bouncing back over the last couple of weeks, over the last couple of days, kind of grinding up. So I grabbed this at the end of the day. You're gonna hold it overnight, see if we get a gap up. I'm expecting a gap up tomorrow, it to continue running. We'll see. If not, we'll just close it out, and I'll just go into the weekend, and we'll start fresh next Monday. Well, holiday on Monday. We'll start fresh on Tuesday. But I don't know. Maybe it was a dream I had or something that I don't remember. But I think somebody is interested in buying this thing out. I think they tanked it. These guys have loaded up on this, and I think they're waiting for this to rip. But like I said, it's a theory of mine based on my hundreds of years of experience in the market. Yeah, right. But take it for a grain of salt. All right, but that's it from me today. You guys have a great day, a great night, and I will catch you guys in the morning.